All right. What's up, Wade? How you doing, dude? Good day, mate. Hey, that's better. Not trying to be British, which I love to today. Yep, going with the Lambo. I think that's going to be the play. Let's see. I think it'll be fun. You know, I think the way I looked at it, something I've never driven. It'll be totally new. I think it'll be a good time. And if I hate it, I'll just change it. I mean, it's whatever. But no, but for real, I do think it'll be fun. I think I'll enjoy it. It'll be something, like I said, something I've never driven really at all. Always wanted to, never have. So why not, man? Nice. I feel better about it already. There we go. Not really, man. I just have never been, I've never had an affinity towards those cars at all, man. Not at all. I don't know why. I mean, even when I watch like the 24 Hours of Le Mans or Daytona 24, like I really couldn't care less about the GTPs or the hypercars, you know? I'm really focused. I'm really paying attention to the GT3s. I don't know why, but it's just kind of always been that way. Oop. Almost knocked my mouse right on off the thing. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. I'm gonna put this thing up here. Hold on a second. I'm gonna make it big so everybody knows. Went with the Lambo, brother. Went with the Lambo. What if I did that? It's just like, hey, I'm just gonna race like this tonight. Just so everybody knows what car I chose. What do you guys think? Is it too aggressive? I mean, like, scale of 1 to 10. Leave it like right there. That's a big ass bull. Can't really see it. Let me just, I want to make it the whole screen. I love it. I love it. Too subtle. Too subtle. Oh, so good. So good. Alright. Hide that. Make sure I can see you guys. Oh, I was afraid of having to burn out. Wait, no burn energy. There's whole time. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, it's beautiful that we have the opportunity to try a whole bunch of different stuff, especially if you're ever feeling burnt out. I know for me, man, week 13, I just kind of get like, I stay away. Like, I stay away. The fact that I've even streamed twice this week actually is surprising. So, I'm just excited. I'm really excited for tomorrow. I can't wait to get after it. Make car go fast, hopefully. Excuse me. Too subtle. Can't really see it. What's up, Gavin? Need some word art? I chose this one. Yeah. I choose you. Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, the reason I chose it is because I've never driven it before. That's the biggest thing. I've always wanted to. Always been like Lambo curious, you know? And, yeah, it was just one of those things where I just like always hesitated to do it because, I don't know, what if I suck at it? What if I can't figure it out? You know, I don't know. All those things. So, I figure I'll give it a go. I've driven it enough in the last 2 weeks to feel like I can at least, I can at least get around and I'll be okay on that. on that front. So Mike, driving IMSA tomorrow, that's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan. That's kind of my normal Monday routine. Monday night, I get in, I immediately do like three IMSA races right out of the gate. So that's the plan tomorrow night, yeah. Like everything about it, except for the way that it drives. Love it. Lambo curious, yeah. Check the in. Oh, where do you get these from? I'll give it a shot. Let's see. Wonder how twitchy it's gonna be. That's the one thing. I've been using Hymo so far, so I have like no frame of reference for pretty much anything else. Lambo. So, Sebring. Alright, I'll give that a shot. Alright, so I did 35 liters. I don't really need that much. Oh, save the... No, we're not going to save that. Sebring. Give this sucker a try. I'm going to knock the fuel down big time. I didn't even need 35. I'll probably get away with like 32, 33, but we're just going to roll with 35. I know it works. So, no concerns on that front. Alright. Fam, what's up, dude? Yes, Joe's the Lambo. Hell yeah, brother. What's up, MC? Weak view from the inside when I drive it. Yeah, I agree, Mike. That was one of the negatives for me, for sure. And so we'll figure it out. I mean, it just kind of is what it is, you know? I can't do anything about it. But it certainly was a consideration for sure. Especially as much as I talked up and still do very much think the McLaren visibility is second to none. But it's kind of like if that was my only criteria, I would never drive anything else, you know? So we'll give it a shot. Have some fun, see what happens. Yeah, I'll definitely give you a shout. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I like Hymo. I think it's a good middle ground. It's not as crazy twitchy as P1 docks can be. And I've generally had better experiences with it over VRS. But VRS is not bad. I mean, I feel like that, I guess that goes without saying, but it's not bad. It's fine, actually. Totally fine. Uh-oh, you're in my split. I'm in your split. What do you mean? Brian. I don't see no Brian. Where you at, buddy? I just want to see everybody's reaction when they come in here. And they're like, you chose the Lambo? Oh, it's gonna be good. I don't see a Brian. Oh, I do see a Brian. Gotcha. Well, good luck to you, brother. Good luck to you, brother. Lambo? What's up, Vista? Oh no. Sorry, fam. No rain week 13. Yeah, I haven't seen any. I've done more of these than I would have anticipated. That's a safe statement to make. I normally wouldn't do anything week 13, but I've run more of these.
Oh no, Josh is in here too? Yeah, watch out for that streetcar, that guy's a weapon. Oh no, Josh! Oh, Brian, how are you, man? Brian, besame, Brian, besame.
Did a race here earlier, Texas for 125. Damn, really? They've been super cool for me every time. I imagine it's the whole sunrise thing, which we all know is kind of bullshit. I'm guessing if you do a practice session and it lasts... Yeah. What the fuck? I guess if you're in here for the whole 2 hours or whatever it is, the sun probably comes up eventually. But these
That's going to
things
be a
start.
good time, I think.
These things start too early. All right. As usual, I'm not qualifying. I'm going to do my laps because I need to test this setup. Make sure I can drive the thing. And then we'll intentionally go off in turn 1 or something to make sure that I won't exit. Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm actually excited to do Red Bull Ring. So, I hopped on a little bit last night. I know, off stream, sorry. Sorry. I did some testing. Where did I test? Red Bull Ring, Spa, Watkins, and Long Beach. And pretty much just took the Lambo. Kind of last night I was like, I'm doing the Lambo. And so basically did some testing at those tracks and ended up doing a AI race at Red Bull Ring because I'm sitting here running hot laps and I'm like, I really need to race against people to, you know, to the extent that I can, and just trying to have a feel for how's this gonna feel. And I was pretty surprised, man. I was able to wheel it pretty good. Had a good feel for like how far that, you know, how big the nose is, how wide the car is, stuff like that. Quite important, of course. That gave me a little bit more confidence, and yeah, that's that. I actually did try that force feedback app. I didn't love it. So, a couple things. It didn't really shock me right out of the gate, which is obviously not a good look. It's not to say that, you know, it's bad, like, whatever. Didn't shock me out of the gate. I used Peter's settings. He sent me a screenshot of his just to try it. And the feedback was really, really weak. And so I pumped it up so I could at least feel something. And certainly better.
Green flag, green flag.
I got some weird oscillations going down the straight when I wasn't touching the wheel.
Your third time lap.
Thought that was a little strange. And I don't know about you guys, but I've seen enough of those videos where people's wheels decide to come alive and smash the top of their hand and break their hand. And I'm sitting here thinking, look, I don't know Marvin. It's probably a phenomenal... I need to go off the track, don't I don't know this dude. You know, he could be the best programmer in the world. I saw that he was using .NET 8, so I respect that. But, like, I don't know. I feel more confident that iRacing has some... they're a company. They get sued, you know? I feel more confident they've got some protections built in when wheels decide to go stupid. And at least more so than I do from an individual person would. So, I don't know. To me, it was like, oh, you're not shocking me right out of the gate. It's not groundbreaking. And then I don't want to break my hand in case your code is bad and something happens to the wheel and it decides to smash the shit out of me. So, I just thought, not worth the risk. So I installed it. I do think it's insane though that like a single dude somewhere has an app, like just a random app that at least a lot of folks feel provides better force feedback than iRacing itself, which is, I mean, literally insane. It's almost as if it's a really important part of the product. You want to experience that? No, I definitely don't think you want to experience that. It's, it would be insane. I feel like such an idiot. And I could see it, man. I could totally see it.
One more lap.
Alright. What's up, Dustin? Yeah, I think that's probably one out of left field. I think most people probably would have thought Corvette. But yeah. Probably should have put a vote up to see what people would say. I gotta go off again. Big other words was a hiking experiences you will ever get. That's something. Thoughts on F1? I thought it was a fantastic race. Fantastic race. I'm glad with the outcome. Obviously, I wish Hamilton had done better. But to have too lofty of expectations, I think, on race one with a new team, probably not smart. And I think Ferrari has a lot more pace than they showed this weekend. And I don't know whether it was temperature, because as soon as that changed from like FP2 to, you know, quali basically, and really the race, like their pace fell off a cliff, it seemed like. So I'm curious how they're going to play. Obviously, McLaren's strong. We know Max is strong. I mean, one of the big storylines is Yuki Tsunoda just absolutely dunking on every dumbass they decided to put in that second Red Bull seat. I love it. I'm a big Yuki fan. And I think it's ridiculous. They keep overlooking him. Obviously, they know more than I do, but the dude is just crushing everybody they put in front of him. Love to see it. So that was a 2:06, not bad.
Ticket flag, ticket flag.
Yeah, I love that it rained. I mean, I certainly don't want that every week, but man, it's nice when it does. It really shakes things up. Trying to think what else. I mean, I said it a little bit somewhere. Oh, I think I said it in my Discord. I love Lando, man, but he has to learn. He needs somebody close to him to tell him to stop showing such weakness in his interviews. Just thought, I mean, he got out of the car after having won the race and immediately started talking about like, you know, it's tough. Max is really putting on the pressure, you know, and you got somebody like Max behind you. It's like, bro, you don't have to say it. We know that, you know. Everybody's going to feel pressure with Max behind you. But I don't know if you guys noticed. I mean, of course, he's going for the win, but I don't think Max thought he could really overtake him. I think those last 2-3 laps, I think Max was like, I think I can force him into a mistake. And I think Peter said it in Discord, and 100% right. Like what his race engineer said was perfect in that moment. He just kind of said, you know, the paces in the car, don't overdrive it. And he was 100% right. And that probably calmed him down enough. And yeah, anyway, I just think he's got to get out of his own head, man. Otherwise, he is going to crack. It's a long season. Is this your car? Yes, sir. Peter Nodwell. How you doing, brother? Spicy's hell. What a season opener. It really was a great race.
I'm so slow at this track.
It was truly a great race.
Anda la concha de tu madre.
All right.
One left to green.
Poor guy spun. Yeah, I felt bad for him.
Closed. Pit
But
road is closed.
he's got a seemingly long career in front of him. That guy apparently is incredible. Yuki needs the Red Bull seat. Yeah, if he hasn't gotten it by now, he's never going to get it. I think I've heard a lot that like as soon as Honda's out, he's out. Like he's basically being propped up by Honda, which is insane. Like he's going to get a seat somewhere. He's clearly good enough. Yeah, I think Yuki's awesome. He's definitely one of my favorites. He goes for it. He's fast. He makes mistakes, but you know, whatever. I like him a lot. Did they have tire issues in Vegas? I recorded the race, Z, but I haven't watched the NASCAR race yet. I tried to. Admittedly, I tried to. I watched my VCU Rams win the A10 basketball tournament, and then I tried to go watch the NASCAR race, and I mean, I was met by 3 commercials in the first, I think it was 25 to 30 laps, and I was like, yeah, I'm out. So I just paused it, and said I'll come back tomorrow, and I'll watch it tomorrow, maybe. People don't really... Ah, man, I missed what you said. Something about not caring about Yuki. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just unfortunate. I don't know what else the guy has to do. He has literally kicked everybody's ass they put in front of him. Everybody. And I think like Liam, I mean, it's also tough. Like I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh man, Liam's first race, he didn't do as well as Yuki did. He's got 4 years of experience. Like, no. You got to give him time. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. Seems like Liam should be in the development seat and Yuki should be in the big seat. That's just my opinion. Lambo, what's up, Keezer? Yuki needs to leave Red Bull. Yeah, he just needs to go somewhere else. And I don't even think it's going to be his choice. They're going to kick him out, which is kind of insane, to be honest.
14, car.
But he's going to be a hell of a pickup for somebody.
17,
just like Sainz was for Williams.
12,
What's up, Nunya?
47, car. 97, car.
JD, what's up, brother?
84,
You can really look at Indy Super Formula. I think he stays in F1. I really do. Like, he's clearly got pace. I hope he does. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I hope he does. He's still pretty young.
100, 17, car.
I mean, it's crazy to say that out loud, but yeah, like, even in Formula 1 years, he's still pretty young. For Oscar, what a legend. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely felt bad for Oscar. I gotta say, I'm more of a Lando fan, but at the end of the day, like, both those guys are pretty chill. His performance is typical of a rookie. Yeah, exactly, Brian. I feel like that's probably the play, but tis what it is.
Catch up, 100, 17, car.
Yeah, maybe, Justin. We'll see.
100, 17, car.
I mean, you're right. If you're kind of saying that, you know, rain is really going to show on the rookies, which it did. I mean, I guess if you think about all the others, except for Kimi, that is. It really showed on all the other rookies. So yeah, maybe, man. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But also got to remember, too, Yuki's not in a Red Bull, you know? He's in a Racing Bull. I'm glad they clarified that name this year. Oh, shit. Since he doesn't bring money. That's the thing that I don't understand. How does Yuki not bring money? Like, he's the only Japanese driver that we've had in Formula 1 in how long? Like, how in the world could they not find money for this dude? Like, how does Honda not continue to, you know... I don't know. Just seems like there's a way to keep the guy in Formula 1. We'll see.
Catch up, 100, 17, car.
Oh. Okay. That's one way to start your race. I mean, I don't know how many times he swerved all over the damn track. It was bound to happen. Can use an animal. Yeah, he looked pretty good.
Catch up, 100.
I think Oscar beats Lando. Yeah. Hard to disagree with you. I feel like Lando's got the raw pace, at least right now. Of course, he has more experience too. But I agree with you, the mental game seems to be stronger with him. And it's funny, the perception of the mental game seems to be stronger with him, and that could simply be because he's not talking about it in public. Like every time Lando opens his mouth, he's talking about, well... You know, it's like, dude, shut up. Don't show the weakness or people will jump all over that shit. Elitist sport. True, it is. And I love it. You know, the sunrise... The sunrise is a lie. I mean, it might actually. This is much lighter than it's been the rest of the sessions I've done here. Curse. Yeah.
Get ready, going green.
Oh, he's gonna experience it. I don't think there's a way that he won't.
Catch up, 100, 17, car.
Alright, boys, hold on to your butts. I should probably record this, but week 13 or whatever, it's over tomorrow.
Green,
Wow.
green, green.
The slowest we've started all week. Yeah, but this is different. Like, I've literally have not started a race here this week that had any form of sun at all. So this is unique for me. I've seen it in a practice session, that's about it. Oh. He got straightened out.
Right side.
Oh my god, guys.
Clear.
There's all that shit coming. Looks like an eclipse. True. Yeah, I've only seen the sunrise in the practice sessions. And that's if I sat there long enough and waited, basically. But at the start of a session, it seems that the time of day is so early. It just doesn't seem to get there. Less chaos than I've seen on all the other first laps. Well, still, even with that, it's still...
Right side. Clear. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Let's go. iRacing weather session. Yeah, Tyler, I've kind of had similar experiences. It just feels like it's just always way too dark.
Left side. Clear on the left.
How are you as the weatherman?
16.884. Car right.
Man, these guys are hitting the brakes pretty hard.
Clear on the right. Right side.
Boy, did the C part.
Clear.
I hope I'm getting some good shorts out of this week. I tell you, man, it's been insane.
Left side. Clear.
Whoo! Alright, let's go. So we can make up some room on Brett. I know Brett from is it PRL? Some league. He's fast. Oh, I got Marky ahead of me, teammate. Love to see it. Okay. Let's go. I've definitely had fun with these, as much as they're ridiculous. I mean, it's been kind of nuts. I mean, granted, I'm also starting at the back every race, so I'm certainly going through the field a little bit. Makes it fun though. Did you? Yeah, I feel like I was trying to think if it was Broken Wing or PRL. I'm guessing it was PRL though, if you don't know him. Yeah, that's the fun thing, man. I'm gonna get to learn all. Oh my god, I thought that wasn't it. I'm gonna get to learn all about this car over the next 4 months. 4 months? 3 months. 3 months. I can do math.
1.854.
Yeah, I would honestly, I mean, obviously you get to do what you want because there is no consequence, but I would use this as an opportunity to practice. I mean, I might be a little bit more aggressive than normal, but if I was going through the field and IMSA starting at the back and had a bunch of guys that weren't as quick, I'd be doing the same shit. So I say that to say, drive what you would normally drive. If that's aggressive, it's aggressive. If it's not, it's not. What's going on up here? I'm gonna be in this party real soon. I talked you into it. I mean, what's the worst that happens? You lose, 20, 30 minutes of your life?
Car on your left. Clear.
That's my teammate. Marky! Oh shit.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Stuck at that corner so hard. Every time I try to go wide, I just never get back to the corner. And I think keeping it tight is not the fast way to go. Okay.
1.368. New fast flat for you.
Slow down a little too much. Oh, Marky's got something to get up here. He caught these boys quick. Send it on Marky. I gotta catch him. I think he'd at least smile about it. Holy shit, we got 60 people in here? What y'all up to tonight? What's up? Welcome to the party. Finally made a car choice for season 2. Took me a while. Yeah, these are definitely entertaining. I think people do like to watch. Also quick races, you know? Well, fam, I'm happy to be your something to do on a Sunday night. Anytime, brother. See the next calendar. Yeah, the calendar is up. You can get the calendar. I mean, I know it's like provisional, but it's always provisional, basically. So yeah, I think you can, generally speaking, buy with confidence.
.547. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
2 minute 0.5. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, a little deep, a little deep. That I don't know, man. It's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I would say it's probably objectively true that you're going to get more value out of Red Bull, but if you want to do dirt stuff, I mean, obviously do that. Getting spicy up here.
Car on your left.
I'll stick this big old Lambo nose right on in there.
Clear.
Shit. A little compromised. Damn, Brett's IR has skyrocketed since the last time I saw him. I feel like he was in like AM status in PRL. Clearly that was bullshit. Nice save, brother. Not bad. Oh, well then do that, man. It is nice to dabble. There's obviously tons of things you can do here. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for tomorrow night. It's going to be strange to do 45-minute races instead of these little 15-minute. It's like going to be actually weird to go back to a long race. Oh wow, he hit brakes late.
Car car on your left.
GTs are also here? Jeez.
Clear.
I'm gonna flash it, Marky. Oh, alright. Fuel saving simulator, yeah. I mean, I hate to be a freaking broken record, but this kind of racing that we've had this week, granted it's been more chaotic because it's unofficial, but this is pretty much what the bronze level driving is in LMU. You're pretty much just doing GT3 races back to back to back to back. They're 20 minutes long. It's fun. It's fun. I'd love to see the participation numbers at this series this week. At some point, they're going to have to drop this whole 2 hours between, what is it, 20-minute GT3 sprint races? It's ridiculous. The fact that you can't do that every hour is absolutely ridiculous. And I feel that way about IMSA and all that too. But I won't bore y'all with all that tonight. It's like, people just want to have fun. People want to have fun. Yes, the driving standards here are not good, but it's unofficial, you know? So of course they're going to be shit. But if this was kind of the, you know, the MO, I don't want them to be 15-minute races. But I'd love to have like maybe a 30-minute race every hour. I don't know exactly what it should be, but there's room. There's room for something. But 20-minute fixed races every 2 hours is just asinine to me. And then I know the idea is, oh, well, you can do the open. Well, some people don't want to do open setups. Some people don't want to pay for sets. They don't want to learn how to do sets. They don't want to do a 40-minute race. You know, and even taking, like, it can be really jarring. I don't know if you guys experience this or not, but it can be really jarring to go from, like, an open set to a fixed set at the same track back-to-back. So even same car. Actually, especially same car. Wing angles are totally different. Cars are set up totally different. I don't even see those as being the same. But that's the thought process. Like, oh, you can just run it every whatever, because you can do open and fix. And it's like, nah. I don't agree with that line of thinking. In the same way people say, oh, you can do IMSA back to back to back if you want. It's like, yeah, Alt-Tab in the middle of a fucking race to sign up for it, sure. That's stupid. Absolutely stupid. And most of the time, if you go from open to fixed, not only do you have to Alt-Tab to register for the race, you generally don't have time to get in, certainly not 2 laps. Sometimes you barely even have time to get in 1. So, I mean, you're just kind of always compromised.
White flag, 1 more lap to go.
I'm going to get off the soapbox, boys. But yeah, it's annoying to me. It really is annoying to me.
767.
Alright, we're sending it on this guy, if I can just catch up to him. Oh, he's lapped. I'm definitely going to send it. Oh, went too deep, too deep. Kind of learning what these tires can do. Francois. Preach. Well, it's nice. I feel like I've caught these guys, at least. Corvette, man down. How dare you want fun in your hobby? True.
Sorry, Mark, I was trying not to destroy you.
Teaser, it's somewhere around like 7:45, something like that. That's when like the first races will start. Well, actually, let me take that back. I think the 7 p.m. Well, let me take it back again. Now that daylight savings time is hit, it's going to be a little different. But last season, the 7 o'clock GT3 Open would have been the first race of the new season. And then, of course, everything after that. But now that daylight savings time is hit, I'm not sure what it is.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
Tomorrow night, yes. Alright, man, that was good. That was good. Yeah, I think even the 745 Spencer, I think that one even goes. That's the next week, too. Whew. Boy, it's hot. I don't know about you guys, but it's starting to get warm here in Virginia. Okay. Oh, yes, sir, legal. Nailed it. Snowed? What the what? Holy shit. That's crazy. Oh, love it, love it, love it. All right, let's do the next one. I hate this. This drives me nuts. Like, this is such a useful thing. Or useful? Useless. Just stay on this car. That's the one I starred. I haven't started any of the other ones. Just stay here. I'm not a huge fan of this yet, if I'm being honest. I think it's kind of ridiculous I have to scroll to see some of this stuff. This is really what you want to see, right? Do you need to see the cars participating in the series every single time you load it up? That's never going to change. That changes once a week. I don't know. I like where their heads were at. This is the most interesting thing of this entire new section for sure. But some of this stuff, not super useful. And then this, so here, actually, matter of fact. Oh, you finished 9th? Man, nice job, dude. Good for you. You finished 8th, actually. Attaboy. Really nice, dude. This is actually something I'm really curious about. So, with the old setup, I could basically bring up, so if I'm going to do an IMSA race and I want to sign up for the next one, you know, in the middle of the race, I could literally set it all up, have my car selected, and I could hover my mouse over the register button. So all I had to do was Alt-Tab, click the button, Alt-Tab back, go, right? It would have the correct car. Well, now, I don't think there's a way to, like, pre-select a car. So I think if you click register here or you click register here, it brings up the modal to pick the car. So you're going to have to do that and do this. I mean, it's not huge. And then go back down here, do that, then Alt-Tab to get back to your race. Which, you know, just adds a little bit of friction to the process. Oh, it's not too bad. I mean, you could tell it's a React app that's been wrapped in like Electron or something. I mean, I think it's fine. It could be better, but it's not bad. Yeah, the insight stuff is really cool. I do like that a lot. But I think it needs, I don't know. Well, I'm not going to bitch about them all night. I'm going to stop. 75 in St. Louis on Friday. Had tornadoes. Yeah. Today was a weird day, man. We had some tornado watches here, so thankfully no warnings. But it was just a weird day. I think we touched 70 today, but it was like stormy and humid, and so it's probably, I don't know what it's actually, what the temperature is here in my basement, but I bet you it's in the mid 70s, which that's not really how I roll. But it's too early to turn the AC on around here, so I've had my windows open most of the day, even with the humidity, honestly, just enjoying some fresh air. So anyway, I got my fan cranked up so we can move some of this air around. But yeah. Formula car picture. No, so no, I've had it in the frame for maybe, I don't know, a couple weeks or month or two now, but I've actually had the The pictures themselves have had them since 2019 or 2020. They've just been in the other room, or the other part of the basement, basically. So since I moved all my stuff in here, went ahead and pulled them on in. But yeah. So one thing I'll say, we do have, I can't believe 53 people in here. Thank you for being here. If you're enjoying yourself, hit the like button and help your boy out. Lambo traction better than Ferrari. Struggling to keep the rear tires cool. So that's a really good question. I don't think I have enough experience to give you too much thought on that. I mean, I haven't driven the Lambo in a race longer than 15 minutes yet. So maybe hard to say. It's definitely not as tail happy as, say, the McLaren. I know that for sure. But I wonder what it's going to be like when we're at, 45 minutes into a race. Something tells me it's going to be a different beast altogether. But I've been trying to be really careful with throttle application, honestly, because my background most recently is Porsche. And in the Porsche, I mean, you could hammer the throttle coming out of corners, and because the weight's over that rear axle, it never complained. Just kind of got on with business. So short version is I don't really know. Long version is the thing I just said.
Are you serious?
Wow. Come on, more. What happened? Come on, tell us. What'd you do? Nothing, I guess. Damn. Are you serious? Yeah, that actually would be pretty nice, see? Just to test it out so I don't have to do a full run. I figure I'll learn in about 30 minutes. Tomorrow, 35 minutes into the race, I'll figure it out. Yeah, I haven't even tried the LMP2s or anything since they changed that tire. That's going to be really fascinating, actually, to kind of get a feel for what's that going to be like driving, or not me driving that car, but me driving around those cars. That's going to be something else. But faves for you, Sickling? Or faves for what? Sebring 12 right after the change. Dude, totally. And that's the same thing that happened last year. They released Rain right before the Sebring 12. And it was a train wreck, man. Train wreck. First 5 laps. Oof. Maybe I should give it a shot. Lots of prototype death. Yeah. I'm cool with that. And I also feel like they made the GT3 cars a little tankier. I feel like I've taken more hits in these Sebring Sunrise races and lived than I have in a long time. So that makes me have a little bit more confidence, maybe? Question mark? So yeah, we'll see. We'll find out tomorrow, man. And you always wonder, so people have been running this series this week, all week, driving like crazy people. And then immediately tomorrow night, they're going to go straight back into this track. And you're like, so they're going to drive like crazy people still? Or is it going to take like a day before people calm down? We'll find out. That's kind of what I'm thinking, Socks. I mean, I think there's been a lot of complaining about how easy it is to meatball a GT3 from a prototype. And the only thing I can think of is that's their answer to that complaint. But I don't know. I would assume. Definitely change some of the GT3s. Yeah, like taking damage, I mean, you can take a shot and not be meatballed. And I've gotten some wheel damage that is easy enough to control. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's been a positive so far, but we'll see once the week gets started. Yeah. Yeah, Keezer's a good point, and I personally feel like LMU is too far down that rabbit hole. I feel like you can take some shots.
Hey, Stephen Ghost, do you have a microphone?
You can take some shots in LMU that I don't think is realistic. I feel like this is a much better middle ground from where they used to be and where LMU is. I think they found a nice middle ground. I'm sure I'll bitch about it this week though. But at least for now, it feels like there's something nice there. LMU put them on their toes. I'm glad they are.
Maybe I don't have one. Where do you check? Where do you check?
Yep, you're good, man.
Thanks, mate.
I hope they are.
Hey, Ethan, less talking, more driving, bud.
What's the difference between GT3 and GTE? So basically just a sit. Well,
Chill.
there's a lot of things, I guess, but
So aggressive.
the main thing.
Mate, you can always mute.
Main thing people are going to make reference to are going to be like the assists. So yeah, I think it has traction control, but it doesn't have ABS. GTEs I think have more power, have better aero. So they're similar, but they're not really the same. So yeah, more power, more aero, no ABS, which is a big one. I'd rather have ABS and no traction control than the opposite. But LMP1 GTEs and LMP3s, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, the GTE cars are pretty sweet. I've driven the Corvette a decent amount, but not having ABS, that sucks. Like I said, I'm better at driving around not having traction control than I am driving around not having ABS. Well, I think it's just the real world let LMP1 die like that, you know? So I think they just followed suit. So yeah. Yeah, I feel like they need to kill more cars, more series, quite honestly. I think they got too many cars, too many series in this simulator. Too many things. I think what they did with the NASCAR refresh, I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but they refreshed a lot of the artwork at a lot of the tracks. They literally just did that in this last release, and then they've done it a little bit before, and they're obviously going to do a whole lot of that this year as they get ready for that NASCAR 25 game that releases this year, which probably is going to slip to early next year, for being honest. And yeah, seeing those, like, that's exciting. I'd love to see more of the road race or road circuits get the similar treatment, which I'm sure they will over time. But it's like when you've got, I don't even know how many tracks they have, like 80, 100. What the fuck? Okay, I was gonna say, hold on a second. It was real dark there for a second. When you got that many tracks, it's like freaking impossible to go in and keep them all up to date. They got too many damn, too many tracks to update. Yeah, I don't think that, I mean, I don't know this to be true, but my assumption would be NASCAR 25 is not going to work on PC, and iRacing will never work on a console, so that's my guess. And if we can benefit by getting some shared artwork, like, that's cool. Yeah, they could kill a ton of series if they wanted to. There are so many of them out there that barely go official, if they even go official. I don't know that it's only console, it's just my guess. Because you're right, it's like, if you can get all of the iRacing oval tracks, all the Cup cars, the Xfinity cars, the trucks, and ARCA for a $60 price tag on PC, like, what are we doing? You know? Think about that for a second. How much content is that on iRacing? How much does that cost on iRacing? And if people haven't talked about that yet, I'm sure at some point that will be a conversation piece. Right? Start adding them numbers up. Not to mention they are doing the whole single player career mode thing that they've been talking about doing in iRacing for how long now? They're just going to magically do it right out of the gate for NASCAR 25. That kind of sucks. Must have deals. Okay, for low saving deal. I would love to know how the business model works behind the scenes. Like, obviously we know the business model from a pricing point of view for us, but what we don't have any insight.
Season, and people just like
don't understand that you need to take it easy. But
I'm just joking. I think the one thing we don't really know anything about is like we have no clue what it's like behind the scenes, like what those deals look like, you know? What are they contractually obligated to? I don't know if you guys remember when the McLaren came out, it almost didn't come out. I don't think it came out until like day one of the new season, so it basically was a week late. And you kind of wonder, you know, and then it happened to be extremely OP. And you're like, huh, I wonder if McLaren was like, hey, we don't want our car to be a shitter right out of the gate on your new service. Got to make it strong. We have no idea what that's like. I would hope they don't do that, but the new cars are always typically pretty strong, so you figure it out. Starting a trend. Love it. Thankfully they don't. I know that for a fact. They typically are scanning the cars at the big events, right? Like at last year's Daytona 24 is when they scanned the, what was it, the Corvette and the Mustang. So we knew that. And they got the Corvette from Pratt Miller, and I can't remember, I guess Multimatic for the Mustang. And so they work with the customer teams to get access in some cases. I'm sure Chevy has to sign off on that too, though, but who knows how that works, man. I'd love to know. Oh yeah, where they basically like changed the car, but it was always a BMW. Forgot about that. That was pretty cool, actually. Will we get the Lexus? I would assume so. I mean, is it not going to be in IMSA or something? I mean, I guess that doesn't mean much because I think the Acura is out of international competition at this point, and we just got it. Let's go off. Not going to count. I can't believe how many people are here tonight. Y'all are crushing it. Just want to say what's up to all the lurkers out there. I'm a lurker too. I watch a lot of sim racing content, but I always lurk. Rarely do I chat. And I generally watch on my TV, which I know from my YouTube analytics, a lot of you guys watch on your TVs too. I think that's actually pretty awesome. And like little known fact here, I go to great lengths to make sure that my my videos are easily consumed on a TV when you're 15 feet away from it. Oh, hello, how's it going? There it is. There it is. 55-inch TV, laying in bed. I love it, brother. I do that too, man. I lay in bed before I go to sleep. Watching people race. I dig it, brother. License for manufacturers. Yeah, for sure, Vista, for sure. I know they get the data from, well, not always for sure, but I know in some of the cases they're getting it from the customer teams that have, you know, have the car available. But yes, of course, Chevrolet, Ford, whoever is going to have to sign off on that process. I'm sure they sign off on it first, obviously. Ooh. Oh, wow. I actually didn't mean to go off right there, but I'll take it. I'm going to have to learn these brakes. I like them right out of the gate, but I feel like they're going to be real interesting as you get deep into a run. Audi, I don't actually know for either one of those. To tell you the truth, I don't know. Good question. BMW is generally not good anywhere unless it's like Nordschleife, Bathurst, you know. And when we say good, we're talking about like in the hands of an alien. It's gonna be like significantly faster, actually. One of the things I did last week, I went through the P1 docs timesheets that they post. Just, you know, with their guys and their sets, what's the fastest lap time they got. And I'm not bullshitting you. If you go through every week, IMSA and GT3, the BMW was last on the list every single week, unless it was Bathurst or Nordschleife. I don't think it was even second to last anywhere else. And of course on those two, it's up top. But yeah. Not to say you can't be fast with it and you're splitting all those things, but in the hands of aliens, with all the cars, she's at the bottom. Objectively. Alright, well shoot man, I could have gotten to 59 with quality fuel. I'm running 35 liters here. I'm down to 25 now. .2 point 3.
There's the flag. It's over.
Where would that have put me? First time watching on TV? It's funny. I always watch YouTube on TV. .2 point 3. Damn, son. That'd have put me second. Let's go. I'll take that. Reciprocal relationships, yes sir. Audi's not bad. Yeah. Long Beach special. Wait, what? There isn't a Long Beach special event. No, not to my knowledge. No. 80% rain. IMSA fix week 1. Fantastic. Maybe I'll spend some time in GT3 instead. Love it. Setup feels fine. I wouldn't say it's like significantly different than the Hymo one that I was using, but it certainly feels good. I'd say it's nice and smooth. I need some, obviously I need experience to be able to say like, this is what I'm used to, this is what's different, but it certainly feels pretty solid, pretty comfy. Comfy is the best way I can say it, and I mean, I was putting in some pretty good times there, so. Comfy and good times. Can't ask for anything better than that, I don't think. Yeah, it was like half race. I started on 35 liters, so I didn't start on 52 or whatever it is by default. Open is dry. Yeah, I just don't want to have to wait, you know, an hour in between races, or more than an hour in between races. Doing the whole content thing, man, it's like I need to keep you guys entertained. So we go from race to race to race. I know it might not seem like it, but like I actually, before I hit go, you know, on the stream every night that I stream, when it's not a league race, so when I'm doing officials, I have a plan. Like I actually have a plan. I literally, you know, I look at the forget what they call it, but the view where you can kind of see it chronologically, you know, each race session and how like you think you can fit one in or whatever. And yeah, I generally go into it with a plan. Of course, I get wrecked out or something, things could flip and change, but I start with a plan at least. It's like Mike Tyson said, man, everybo's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Line up on the left side. Pit road is
So,
closed.
myself included. I love it, fam. iRacing LME, I could actually. I don't know how the timing would work out on that, but I could. IMSA to GT3. That's the problem, it doesn't work out generally. It's like it gets out of sequence. Like if you want to do just GT3, you can do that. You can do the 40-minute and then the 20-minute. Now you got some breaks there that kind of suck. And same with IMSA, you can literally just go back to back to back to back if you want to alt tab and do all that. I can't believe I can see the sun. I'm actually kind of excited. But yeah, I'll have to look at it a little bit more detailed. Yeah, basically does look like a TV guide. True, true. Big zooms, yeah, we did. So I said for a few weeks I wasn't going to do the Sebring 12, but I'm going to do it. Me, Peter, and Nick are gonna run with the McLaren next weekend. Software engineer with the plan, exactly. If you saw my spreadsheets, I live my life one spreadsheet at a time.
Jetstar 28.
Yeah, it really does look good. It's just nice to see it. Oh my god, it's gonna make making thumbnails so much easier.
66, Jetstar 20,
I actually took this thing to Spa. Was it earlier today or maybe yesterday?
Nice.
To just run it a little bit, but then it was, god, the sun looks so good. I got some screenshots for some thumbnails. So yeah, it's definitely going to make my life a lot easier trying to get thumbnails for YouTube videos and stuff. I'm going to choose a GT3 car suitable for almost any track. What would it be? What a great question, man. What a great question. Of the ones that I know really well, right? So that class of car would be Porsche, Corvette, Ferrari, McLaren. What else do I know pretty daggone well? Those are the ones I know the best. So I mean, it's hard for me to say, you know, outside of that group, just because I haven't driven.
Yo, what are we doing, guys?
Enough to really like have too much of an opinion. I would say Ferrari's generally pretty strong everywhere. McLaren's kind of similar. Porsche is fine too. Porsche, the only thing with the Porsche is it gets pretty sketchy and like, you know, low fuel, high speed corner situations. But it's totally manageable. It's not going to be great at a place like Spa, but I mean, it's totally doable. So tough. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's a tough question. I would say if I were going to pick something and I was like kind of inexperienced, and I'd probably go like Ferrari, maybe McLaren. I think either of those would be pretty good overall choices. It does look incredible for sure. Notice I was showing off the rain this week. Let's show off the sun. Big zooms. I love where your head's at. I had not considered that as a possibility, but that makes a lot of sense. That would be nice. That would be nice. I'm sure it will rain, but just hope it doesn't rain like in an insane amount. It will be fine. BMW, Porsche, Ferrari, Audi. Yeah, of those four, I mean, if you're looking just in those four, I would say Ferrari or Porsche. Personal opinion, but I think Porsche is a little bit of an acquired, you know, an acquired taste. And Ferrari's probably going to be a little easier to drive and also pretty consistent pretty much everywhere. $62. Oh, damn. Yeah. I looked up, saw it. Felt crazy. There is something about the algorithm. It also seems to know when action's happening. It's like, hey, let me push this out to more people. So, thank y'all for being here. My name's Chris. I sim race, have some fun, doing some stupid shit in week 13. I did pick my car for season 2. We're rocking the Lambo. Never driven it before, so we're trying to figure it out.
About to go green, stay focused.
That's what I do here. So if that's appealing to you, enjoy the show. Man, these guys do not know how to start a race. Jesus H.
Green flag, green flag.
I'm just gonna go.
Right side.
Man, why are we stopping?
Clear on the right. Right side. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Idiot.
You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear on the left. Car on your left.
My favor will definitely get returned. I'm over here, dude. Don't come.
Clear on the left. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Stay to the left, stay to the left. Whew. Yeah, I mean, the guy in front really screwed it up for everybody. Alright, come on, come on.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Maybe murder? Not really sure. I feel like he came over to me, but we'll find out after. Alright. Damn! Look up, there's 70 people. I'm telling you. The algorithm knows. It sees stuff happening on the screen. It's like, oh hey, push this out to people. Oh. What do y'all think? Was that murder? It was probably murder. Oh, terrible, terrible. Let's go. What's up, Nodwell? Week 13. Amen, dude. Amen. I didn't even feel him on that right front, so I wonder if that's a little netcode or me not really understanding the width of this beast yet. A little bit of both. Oh my god. Okay. Whew. Okay. 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 Spencer. Jesus.
13.463.
Come on. Appreciate you, dude.
Car right.
Where's my alerts at? There it is.
Presentation by Pele. Can you get over it?
Clear on the right.
You missed the presentation by
All right,
Pele.
cool.
Can you get over it?
Yeah, it looks a lot better when the sun's out, huh? I don't think Porsche man wanted me to pass him.
You missed the presentation by Pele. Can you get over it?
I was having a shit.
All right, let's go get all these boys. I feel like
Okay, thanks for that.
I feel like that would be race-ending damage prior to last week, you know?
Can you get over it?
Spencer, very kind of you, brother. I appreciate it. If anybody here just got a
Okay, thanks
gifted
for that.
membership, please thank
You missed
my
the
boy.
presentation by Pele. Can you get over it?
I was having a shit.
Okay, thanks for that.
Thanks, Raphael, for the subscription. Holy shit, that was loud. Yeah, they changed the amount of damage that these cars can take, basically. Like, you're not getting wheel damage or meatballs to the same extent that we were before.
Car right. Clear. Left side.
Yeah, it's definitely more resilient. Appreciate those subscriptions, guys. I really do.
Clear.
It's somewhere in between like LMU and what iRacing was before. LMU was too tanky, in my opinion. Like, you could take some insane shots and like no problem. You could sneeze at a GT3 car about 2 weeks ago and the whole damn thing would fall apart. So yeah, this is a lot better.
10.18.
Spencer, thanks again, dude, for real. Super kind of you. How do we miss this guy? There he is. Yeah, if you sneeze at a car, you don't get the magical 6-minute, 55-second repair. It's a nice change. Pretty happy about it. Yeah, I've taken some serious shots week 13, and I'll have, you know, wheel damage or whatever it is, but at least the car's not meatballed, you know? Week 13, brother, week 13. Oh, I didn't get that downshift. I do love the way this car sounds, man. I'm going to be really happy listening to this for the next 3 months. That, 100%. But I want to rejoin. Like, that right there is a great example. I don't have a meatball. How? That's 100% a meatball a week ago. 100%.
You've got wheel damage.
I got
We've
wheel
got damage
damage.
on the front end. You've got damage on the right side.
Got damage everywhere. But I can still drive it. My wheel's not even turned. And it's not just this race. I mean, it's happened a bunch this week. But I think that actually is the best example. The best example of a car. He hit me like that. He easily hit my my left front. Easy would have been a meatball. 6 minutes 55 seconds of repairs, guaranteed. I mean, I'm not turning left the best, but I'm still racing. I shouldn't be alive. It's true. It's really true.
2.317. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, I'm definitely not out here running the best laps, but I'm in the race. It's more than you could say before. So yeah, I think that's a huge change. I love the lighting change. It's definitely progress, especially for people that need to make thumbnails. Optional repairs are a bit better as a result. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Something tells me we'll find out on Saturday as we're racing for 12 hours around here. Hopefully we can keep it clean, but we'll see. Exactly, Chris. What? That's for sure a meatball. Exactly. Easiest meatball of your life. Oh yeah, that race was awesome, dude. We gotta have hell of a weekend of racing, didn't we? Sebring 12 was great. F1 race was insane. Can't complain. Yeah, I am struggling to turn the car because of the damage, but and that's kind of interesting too. In an actual, you know, endurance race, that would be a question mark. Like, okay, you're running 202s. If we bring the car in and fix it, you know, we'll be running 2 minute flat or whatever. You can make some decisions strategically. Y'all got 4 teams. Yeah, I don't know. How many teams do we have, Peter? Do you know? It's a lot. So most of our teams, for whatever reason, they're crazy and they want to do 2-man teams. I'm a wimp. I need a 3-person team. I think we have like 6 or 7. Yeah, that's a bunch. Is anybody doing anything that's not GT3? I think somebody's doing GTP, right? Come on. Like, I cannot get to the throttle. Wheel damage. Does feel good though, man. It does feel good. Happy with the choice so far. We'll see how I feel once I do a 45-minute race with tire wear and low fuel and all that. Right now, happy. I feel like I've already gotten used to the fact that the dash is, you know, like a minivan. I tried to explain that to my wife today. I was like, well, I'm between these 3 cars, you know, and I was like, the best thing I can say to explain how stupid the dash is in the Lambo. It's like, you remember the minivan we used to have? Pretty much just like that. Oh boy. I'd like to do, just jump into a practice session with an LMP2 and the GTPs just to feel the tire model. I haven't even done that yet. Just to get a vibe, you know? See, is this like LMU? Like, how's this feeling? One thing I'll say, and I don't know if anybody else has noticed this, maybe it's complete placebo or copium or hopium or I don't know. It feels smoother. iRacing feels smoother after this update. Is it just me? It feels a lot smoother to me. The little, I wouldn't say I had micro stutters, that, I mean, most of that's gone away, but it's still, I don't know, it wasn't this smooth. To me. But could be wrong. No stuttering. Yeah, it feels really, really good. Getting more frames everywhere.
2.093.
Oh, the GTD Lexus. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. He got a little love tap. But it reminds me of the Ferrari. I think, was it the Ferrari that got moved last year or the year before? I think it was the Ferrari. I think it was Sarah. I mean, he just got absolutely dumped at the end of that race. I don't remember a penalty or anything. Maybe it was 2 years ago, I really don't remember. Hey, what's up, Pete? Yeah, I would imagine those tires come to GT3 next season. That's my guess. Gosh, this Ferrari is hauling ass. I mean, he's moving and I'm doing 202, so. Oof. My car would turn, be going a little bit faster.
Clear.
It's funny how these are only 15-minute races, but it doesn't feel like it. There's so much chaos and so many people, they feel like they go on a lot longer than 15 minutes. Oh, this thing will not turn at all. So hectic, yeah.
2.878.
Can't get to the throttle, man. Brakes are fine, turning not so great. Yeah, pretty much, Pete. Which I've had a lot of fun with it. I mean, I certainly don't want it to be like this during the week, but or during the, you know, regular weeks, but I love being able to just race back to back. I gotta say that. I mean, that's a given. At the expense of all the chaos, no, but I wonder, man. I wonder, would people still drive like this if it were, say, a B class? There's no license here. So I mean, I've seen people all the way to whatever, I think D license even. Uh-oh, man down. I wonder. Yeah, Ryan. Went ahead and finally committed. It was needed. I've been hemming and hawing on it for probably 2 weeks. Ooh. I went ahead and put the badge up so people would know. Damn, I can't turn this thing. Lamborghini. Love it.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left. White flag. Stay smooth.
What's up, DC? Yeah, I love the way this thing sounds, for sure.
2.297.
I'm sitting, I mean, it was part of it. Like, I'm going to be listening to this thing for like 3 months straight. I'd like to at least enjoy it. I was like, wait, did the race end? Did I not know? Go back and make the tractors. I did think I forget what it's called. Maybe it's literally just called Lamborghini. But they have like a movie that came out recently about the company, how they got their start. It's actually a pretty fascinating watch if you don't know a whole lot about it. Oh, what's up, Ice? Appreciate you, brother. Ice Tim. Thank you for the subscription. Oh, was it? Mr. Ferrari said that to him, right? Love it, man. I'm excited for tomorrow night. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet. Whether it's gonna be IMSA or GT3, but I intend to run both this week. The other side of it is I have to practice for Sebring. We're not driving the Lambo, so I gotta put in some time there too. Nice, Keezer. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's not a documentary, it's like an actual, you know. It's definitely worth a watch. I thought it was kind of fascinating too, because they had one for Lamborghini and then they had one for Ferrari that all kind of came out around the same time.
There's the flag. It's over.
Up 12 positions this time. I think last race I was up 30. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Oh, somebody said report. I mean, not for me. I don't think it was for me. Let's go back and look at the start of this sucker. It was a little aggressive. Should be fine. Nah, that's not it. Save track camera. Let's go back and see. I don't remember the first lap being as crazy as some of the first laps I've seen. This was getting on my nerves. Whoever started this race did a really poor job. Honestly. Yeah. Oh, nice, man. It's a phenomenal track, especially in sports cars. Funny for me, I hated this track for the longest time. But it's because all I ever drove on it were F4 and F3. And those cars are just not built for Sebring. Dude, that start was horrible. I'll show you what happened to me. Where'd you finish, brother? Oh, were you not in this race? Gotcha. Yeah, this is terrible. Like, everybody's just stopping. And at some point, I'm like, you know what? It's week 13. Fuck it. I'm just going to go. So I just said, all right, I'm going. Screw it. They were basically stopping. Throw this down. Actually, remember to remap some of my stuff here. Oh, you got netcode murderer in front of me? Really? Jesus. I was gonna say, I hope it wasn't me. If it was, I'm sorry. I killed somebody in this race. There was, you know, this got on my nerves. Yes, we were hitting the brakes early, but that got on my nerves. I did make contact there. And then it felt like he came over to me. Yeah, I mean, he was kind of overlapping the car ahead, which obviously I was there, so that's not going to happen. The Merc got you. Ooh. I do like the way this car looks, man. Looks good, sounds better. Really wish they put something on the tires, though. It's a really thick sidewall to have no lettering on. Oh yeah, death. All right, let's take a gander at this. See from his perspective. I mean, it was netcode, but we were gonna make contact because he wasn't going out. I guess he just assumed I was gonna pinch it off really hard. I don't know. And then he straightened it back out. Shit. So I caught him. I don't really know what to make of this, to be honest. I didn't expect he was gonna hold it so tight. But I guess it's his prerogative to do so. And then I straightened it back out, and then the McLaren murdered him. Brutal. Yeah, it was netcode, but we would have hit either way. It would have just been a little bit later, you know what I mean? Oh, he's crabbing like crazy. Alright, let's see. so I had some damage from that for sure. Assumed I weren't going to go for it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I felt like I had overlap before that, though. Like, I think at this point... Let's see. I don't know. I feel like at this point, he's not on the traditional racing line anymore. I'm with this guy. I don't know why he would think I wasn't going to go, you know? I'm not saying he doesn't have the right to come down or whatever, but I don't know. If you're there, how do you think I'm not going to just take the same path of the guy ahead? And I don't know when I achieved overlap. It was relatively late, I'm sure, but yeah. Big Lambo guy. I wouldn't say that, but I'm enjoying it so far. If you're saying because I put the thing up, I'll put that up just so that people would know when they come in here. Alright, what else happened? So yeah, that was murder. I mean, not like intentionally, obviously. But then the other one that really killed my lap times. Oh, this guy. Yeah, what happened here? So I felt like I had to put this move on for a while. Like here, I mean, I've got the run. I'm clearly going to go for it. I gave him plenty of space. I'm actually shocked he didn't. Just his angle, like right here. Look at that angle. I'm shocked that we didn't netcode right there, to be honest, right here. Somehow that didn't happen. I was still chill. Gave him plenty of space. I don't know, man. Maybe I didn't give him enough room. He stayed on the track. Yeah, I guess I needed to give more room. He's on the track. I went to the right. How that wasn't more damage, I don't know. Yeah, I think that's on me. You've missed an hour. What's up, James? How you doing, dude? Give it a try, run some Red Bull. Yeah, I actually been doing that too. Red Bull Ring. Trying to get geared up for that. It's gonna be a tough week. I don't know if I'm not gonna have enough time to do all the things. Oh, this is where you die? Wait, which one are you? I always go the wrong way. Oh, there you are. Alright. Oh my god. What? I do remember that happening. That's some really bad netcode. Crunk. And you go straight into that wall. Jesus. Damn, dude. Yeah, not much to say about that. You took one for the team, to say the least. And these guys, no brake holding going on there. Yeah, that was some pretty insane netcode for sure. Alright, let's try to catch up to this guy. So he caught the grass, won himself out, and then instead of waiting to rejoin, just says, "Oh fuck it, you know, I'm just gonna go right here." What a dumbass. 6.7K. You love to see it. Showing off to Jesus. Oh my god, what a terrible rejoin. And I'm sure I've got some freaking I mean, soft's only 2600. That's the thing, there's so many cars in the race, like the spread is massive. You've got 6, 7, 8, I've seen 9, 10K people in here, all the way down to, you know, in the same race, I've seen somebody like 7, 8, 9K, all the way down to like triple digits. So the spreads are massive because the races are running every 15 minutes. Like, you know, yeah. It's not enough to split, basically. Or not enough to split all the time. But anyway, good times, man. Good times. Quit. I'm gonna save that one just in case that there were lights out. So maybe, you know, with that one I can get some freaking thumbnails, man. Yeah, that was a good one for sure. That was a good one. Lambo, best choice because the best sound. Actually true. Actually true. I really enjoyed that, man. So yeah, cool. All right, boys, I gotta shut down for the night. Unfortunately, a little earlier night than normal for me. I'll be back tomorrow night. So if you like what you saw, I'm going to do this all night tomorrow, and I'll have a much longer stream tomorrow night. So subscribe to the channel if you're interested in watching. You get live notifications if you do it that way, or you can join Discord to get live notifications, or just, you know, I'll see you around 8:30, 9 o'clock tomorrow night, Eastern time. So yeah, I'll be back. Super excited about jumping in and getting after it. First night of the new season tomorrow night. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, whether it's going to be IMSA, Red Bull Ring, one of the two, probably IMSA. Mostly because I can't wait. I can't wait to pass a GTP car on their outlap. I can't wait. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to have the biggest smile on my face, and it's going to be fantastic. So yeah, your boy's fired up. I'm excited for tomorrow night. I hope you guys are as well. If you enjoy what you watched, that's what I do. So subscribe to the channel. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate all the comments, all the positivity. I love it. I absolutely love it. I'll see y'all tomorrow night or whenever I see you next. And until then, peace out.